The Nakba of 48 was considered a short-term problem. Palestinians were denied their own identity. They were invisible. They were the people in a land without a people, who were displaced by a people without a land. David Ben-Gurion believed that the old will die and the young will forget. But 75 years later, Palestinian children cannot forget. They cannot forget because the history which was meant to be lost is being lived daily. They cannot forget because they do not have the luxury, the space to mourn what was and now what never will be. It is not just the old who are dying. Estimates suggest 3,600 Palestinian children have died in the last 3 weeks alone. Children whose hopes and dreams were not so different from those living just across a wire fence are now buried under rubble, parentless, hopeless, and at the mercy of an international community yet to find its own backbone. This is an international community which bears a direct responsibility for what is happening. Palestinians are the victims of the victims. They are suffering the repercussions of the Holocaust. How many more children must die before we act, not by tokenistic gestures, but by demanding a ceasefire and an end to occupation? Ceasefire now!
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Showing support like this is very important. I was at the marches in London recently, described as hate marches by Suella Braverman. I did not see any hate. I saw smiling children. I saw people sharing umbrellas in the rain. I saw people hugging me when I said I was Jewish. This is the people who are caring. This is not the face of anti-Semitism. Caring that children don't die, caring that the next generation of Palestinians may grow up with their own history and not one they aren't allowed to remember. I'll finish with 2 memories from my visits to Israel in my childhood. I remember waking on the slopes of Mount Carmel, overlooking a mosque, to the sound of a call to prayer, eating butter and drinking nana tea. It was beautiful, an image of how 2 peoples might live in the same land. I remember my grandfather, an architect, taking me to the Arabic town Lod and marvelling at the beauty of the tower there. Then we ate the best hummus of my life, the only 2 Jews in a restaurant, and left like it was nothing. I didn't understand then why my grandfather's face was lined with sadness. I had a privilege that no child in Gaza has ever had, to experience part of another culture in peace and safety. Children are not born hating each other. They don't call each other human animals, as the Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant did recently. We must fight for a future where Palestinian and Israeli children can live together in peace, free from war and oppression. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.